Your rocks are wrapped in birthday wraps.
So those are the serviettes that I had to protect my beautiful specimens.
Look, I've taken a couple of courses on geology when I was back in, 8th grade. Didn't do too well.
Fair
So I'm
enough.
still a little confused in terms of what's the difference between sedimentary and igneous rocks?
Okay, so a clear example is sedimentary rocks are actually made of grains and have layers. So you can clearly see it in this part of the zebra rock, where you can see the different layers between the quartz and the silicite. Whereas igneous rocks actually have interlocking crystals, so so if I were to try and throw this and break this, it'd be very hard. However, if I threw and broke this, it'd break up into many little pieces.
Oh God.
Which I don't want to do. So igneous rocks actually come from inside the Earth's crust or outside. Granite actually comes from inside volcanoes and is a felsic, so a light rock. Because it's got large crystals, that's from a slow process of heat and slow cooling process, whereas basalt, which is, we can see pahoehoe, which is ropey lava, and so kind of two different ways of describing.
Where did the weird names come from? Ahoy hoy.
That's
not a name that you hear often.
No, it's not. They're very weird names. They're kind of given to it from kind of the feel. So ropey lava is it's kind of smooth and streaky, like string in a way if you look at it. Whereas actually hurts if you push it really hard into your hand.
But look at that guy. That guy looks like a freaking dinosaur egg. Where did that come from?
Now that's a mantle xenolith actually encased in a basalt kind of shell. Actually look at it properly. So that's a mantle xenolith. This is a sugar crystal, so it actually crumbles. It'll crumble just because it's been weathered very much. Olivine actually goes very silvery and shiny when it weathers. So olivine is the green crystal that actually makes up the mantle xenolith. And basically they're pieces of the mantle that come out very fast, so they can't actually cool as such as like basalt and granite, but they get encased in the basalt because they've come out so quick. So basalt's a extrusive rock, and granite's the intrusive rock. If it comes outside like this one, out of kind of the shell casing, it'll actually weather very fast and basically crumble into almost nothing.
So it's someone having someone else's baby, essentially.
In a way, if you want to put it into that context, yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. So lastly, these beautiful looking creatures, what are they?
So here we've got quartz, which comes from granite, ordinary quartz that you'd find. This purple one, however, is amethyst. So this is a quartz variety. The same chemical makeup, it's just come under different conditions. So different conditions were met and it was formed into amethyst, similar to the smoky quartz. So different conditions give it different color. So this one's smoky quartz, it's smoky. Looks very nice.
So can I find these samples? Maybe if I hike into the woods, can I find them?
You possibly could, depending on what the kind of area consists of. I wouldn't say you'd find a nice specimen of amethyst like this, because the park's topsoil, and probably it's bedrock, which is the mother rock, the parent rock of the soil. That's what we geologists call it.
Okay, what about that guy right there? That little guy at the end.
The little aquamarine. Aquamarine is different. It's called aquamarine because it looks like aquamarine. It's a blue beryl. So beryls a different type of rock. Beryl can come in different colours as well as similar to quartz. However, this is a blue beryl that's named aquamarine.
So under different conditions, they can have different opaqueness, different pigments.
Yes.
And different sort of colors.
Basically, yes.
Oh, that's pretty cool. You look very professional with that setup. Very professional geologist.
Oh, no.
Yeah, very professional.
Yeah, well...